Hello dear students, myself Sarbesh. I am going to teach next topic, biological classification part 2. In part 1 I will discuss the 5 kingdom system of classification, and beside this many other kingdoms, also 2, 3, 4 kingdoms, and general aspect of bacteria. In this class I will discuss about kingdom Protista. You know that Protista is the second kingdom system of 5 kingdom Protista. Protista, in the Protista, those organisms or belong which are unicellular. Sometimes few organisms may be multicell. Mode of nutrition is greatly varies, ranging from autotroph to heterotroph, parasite to saprotrophs. But they are differ from Monera, because Monera is prokaryotic and Protista is eukaryotic. Means it is slightly advanced than Monera. Monera is prokaryotic organism, but Protista is eukaryotic. Here, according to the parameter of Robert H. Whittaker, the Protista is prokaryotic, unicellular body organization. Sometimes few may be multicell, and mode of nutrition is autotrophic and heterotrophic. In heterotrophic, it may be holozoic, parasitic and saprophytic. Let us classify kingdom Protista. Protista classify in 3 basic group. First is photosynthetic protist. Second is saprophytic protist, and third is animal-like protist. Name indicate those protists or those organisms that having characters like protist belong in photosynthetic protist are photosynthesizing. Means they derive their energy by process of photosynthesis. In this, further, the photosynthetic protist classified in 3 categories. First is dinoflagellate, second diatoms, third is amoeboid. Protist. First is here not dinoflagellates. First is chrysophytes. Chrysophytes diatoms or dinoflagellates, and third is amoeboidal protist. Here slight mistake is given, not amoeboidal, euglenoid protist. Euglenoid. The member of chrysophytes and member of diatoms are mostly found in marine ecosystem. Marine ecosystem means the species found in sea. It means that the chrysophytes or dinoflagellates found in sea water, majority. But it is reported that some members of these two groups also found in freshwater. Some members, not more. More than 6,000 chrysophytes found in seawater. It is reported till date. The chrysophytes, the body organization of chrysophytes they are unicell. You know that they are eukaryotic. Form cell wall, rigid cell wall. Due to rigid cell wall, it have silica inside it, more amount of silica. Due to this form rigidness. And after when organism means chrysophytes die, then its cell wall is not decomposed. Cell wall present as like hollow box, as like match box, and it after death of organism, it may deposited at bottom of the sea and form a diatomaceous earth crust. Because the member of chrysophytes is also called desmids or diatoms. Here one major mistake is given. The dinoflagellate is not a diatoms. Desmids, diatoms, and after death, due to name of the diatoms, it form diatomaceous earth. The soil form by deposition of this silica type of cell wall of chrysophytes form diatomaceous earth at the bottom of sea, and this is more valuable. It is gritty and may used for formation of certain substances and polishing of certain substances. Like you can say sometime it may used as in formation of explosive. At the coating, for the coatings. Third is, it is a chief producer of ocean. You know that ocean is having enough amount of water and no algae are also present, but beside this there will major amount of chrysophytes, and due to presence of chlorophyll it shows plant like characters. It performs photosynthesis, means that it is a chief producer, means synthesize their food. That organism is available for another animal like organism. who engulfed them and survived there. So you can say this is the main characteristic of chrysophytes. The organism belong in this is Chrysospirella. For this, beside this, many other example also given. Chrysospirella spectra. I already told you that more than 6,000 species belong in this category. Beside this, another is dinoflagellates. Dinoflagellates are also a chief producer of marine as well as freshwater ecosystem, and they fix energy by using sunlight and some organic inorganic constituents and make their food. One of the important member of this group is known as Goniolochs. The name given this cause red tides. When the number of this species increase, Goniolochs is increased inside the seawater, not seawater as well as in any aquatic bodies. It is bioluminescent type, means they provide reddish color to the pond, or you can say pond and any stagnant or running water bodies, where due to increase in number of Goniolochs, it causes red tides and it releases toxin into the water, by which the large number of aquatic animals including fishes gets die. You can observe this around you. If any pond having reddish appearance, maybe the member of Goniolochs. The next is Euglenoid. It is another member of photosynthetic protist. Euglenoids, name indicate, the Euglena are main example of this Euglena. And you know that Euglena is the link between plant as well as animal. Some book written that, some taxonomists describe this, because Euglena behave animal-like and may behave as plant-like because it having chlorophyll. Due to this, it appear greenish color, green color, and perform photosynthesis. Euglena having a single flagellum by which they beat and move, and another small flagellum also found, and perform photosynthesis for their survival. This is a member of Euglenoids. The second is saprophytic protist. It is seen that some member of fungi known as slime mold. Slime mold. It is saprophytic type, means their mode of nutrition is dead decaying organic matter, perform saprophytic mode of nutrition. When favorable condition came, they increase their number and aggregate, form masses. And when unfavorable condition came, unfavorable condition came, they form a rigid covering around this, and it may disperse in adjoining area and in survive, protect themselves from extreme condition, and when again favorable condition is came, they increase their spread their positions from one place to another, settle down at a particular substratum and increase their number. So you can say it is another mode of nutrition in protist. A slime mold with example. Now animal like protist. Animal means they not perform photosynthesis, they are not showing any type of saprophytic mode of nutrition. This was animal like, means they either engulf their food or parasitize their food, derive their food from other organism. This is called animal like protist. Now animal like. Let us talk about animal like protist. In this is further classified in 4 categories. First, flagellated. Second, ciliated. Third, sporozoan. And fourth is amoeboid. Amoeboid. The flagellated protist having flagella, most of the member of this flagellated protist is parasitic, some are free living. The best example from this is Trypanosoma. In next classes, I will discuss about how Trypanosoma cause disease, how Trypanosoma complete their life cycle on human with short summary. Ciliated protist having cilia as moving organ or locomotory organ. Most familiar example, this is also free living. Some member are parasite, ciliated like Opalina. The best example is Paramecium. This is also known as sleeper like, this shape of this organism is look like sleeper. So it is most popular from up to 7-8 standard syllabus. You can see many times this type of organism. This organism engulf their food by phagocytosis or engulfing their food through this position and form food vacuoles. They having 2 nucleus inside the body, one contractile vacuole, 2 contractile vacuole at both ends. One is a micronucleus, contractile vacuole, food vacuoles. They having cilia as moving organ. The another protist is sporozoan. The majority member of sporozoa is parasitic. Some may be free living. Parasitic. Example, Plasmodium. The Plasmodium is most popular. Plasmodium cause disease on human known as malaria. It's the Plasmodium vivax. Many other species are Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium ovale. The plasmodium is a structure like this. One end is slightly pointed and another is a broad base like. The shape size of these plasmodiums somewhat variable. Their larval stage is also found on the life cycle of the human. The next protist is amoeboidal protist. Amoeboidal name indicate amoeba-like protist. Amoeba, you know that this is a structure of amoeba nucleus. This is called phosphat, or another name is pseudopodia, through which by they moving, they engulf their food by general body surface. If the food come in contact of body surface of this protist, then it engulf inside the body as a food vacuoles के form में, you can say. It takes food inside the body and they form cyclosis movement inside the body and digest them and absorb nutrients. Some another members of this species some another member of this amoeboidal protist is beside amoeba is ant amoeba. Ant amoeba is causes a disease in human is known as amoebae dysentery. Amoebae dysentery or amoebiasis. This region is totally suffer from disease of amoebae dysentery. Most of the people suffer from these diseases. You know, this is a disease of loose motion with blood. This is called amoebae dysentery. So in this class I have discussed different type of protist, including photosynthetic protist, saprophytic protist like slime mold, animal like protist like flagellated, ciliated, sporozoan and amoeboid types. Thank you.